Oh, welcome back, old chums. Well, first pretty nice day. What, coming outside? First pretty nice day here, end of April. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Got the old mini truck out, took that for a rip. Right, Coke? You like doing that, don't you, bud? When we bought that Kawasaki KRX, the gentleman that owned it before, he claimed that he changed the oil, and it looked pretty clean. So, you know, I took his word for it. But, you know, we got back from Hatfield, and the oil is beat. So, let's change the oil in it. Come on, Coker. First things first, we'll fire it up. So, I picked up a Kawasaki oil change kit, and I got the 1040 that is recommended, and genuine oil filter. Comes a little crush washer there. So let's we'll warm this thing up, take her for a little rippy dip around the yard, maybe throw Cokester in there if she can fit, I don't know.
Are you gonna help me, bud? Okay.
Alright, let's warm her up. Well, I got the old Cowie warmed up right before Storm of the Century came here. This thing's so damn big that I decided to put it here where my wife parks. That way it's a little bit easier for me to get around. So yeah, it's hotter than the surface of the sun right now. So I'm gonna get some compressed air and just like blow off stuff, just get like the dust and, you know, whatever other debris, grass clippings since I was ripping in the yard, get all that out of there. And then we'll put down some cardboard and start draining the oil. All right, threw down my favorite working companion, cardboard. Oh boy. Oh, spooky thunder. Yeah, that's got it. That looks like it. Okay, because I don't know what size it is. Let's try the 14 first. Oh, good guess. Use 1/2 inch so I can get a little bit more torque on it. This might get kind of messy with that wasn't that tight. Oh boy. Storm of the Century's back. Actually looks pretty good. Ooh, magnetic drain plug, nice. Alright, you're probably wondering why it got all spooky and dark. The wind is just going to make it gnarly. It's going to make drippies fly everywhere. So, alright, we'll let this drain for a while. Oil really didn't look that bad, but it's pretty dark. So, I'm going to let this thing drain for a while. And, wow, we got oil over here. Man, this sucks. This skid plate. This oil. Oh yeah, what a giant mess. That is great. Check that out. How about all that oil in there? That's fun. All right, I'm gonna clean up this humongous mess. Man, that sucks. Yeah, realistically, if you want a clean oil change, you gotta drop this skid plate. Of course, this is, again, I bought this used. So first timer, I didn't think that the oil would drip like that, but I don't know, I'll have to think of something to make that not happen again. That sucks. So I'm going to spray brake clean and try to mop up as much as I can. But it went everywhere in that skid plate. So not cool. That was not fun. I wasn't anticipating that. This is what happens. New machine to me, and I'm figuring it all out as I go. So I'm going to clean that up, and then we'll tackle the oil filter here in a second. Okay, tackling the oil filter. And I have a 65 millimeter like cup wrench thing, pushing that on there. This is a metal one. You definitely want to use metal because plastic will end up cracking eventually. Now I have absolutely no idea what is going to happen here, if this is going to be a monumental mess or what, but I'm going to try to prepare for it as best as I can. Got my extension here. Well, I felt worse. At least it wasn't put on by a gorilla. I don't know how much oil's gonna... Oh, that wasn't bad at all. And I'm going to carefully clean the mating surfaces here for that filter. Alright, that feels pretty good. So the OEM filter has, so this Wix has a square gasket, and then this is more of an O-ring on the OEM filter. I'm going to put a little bit of oil. The OEM filter had some, looks like they put some kind of grease on it maybe, but we'll put a little bit more on just to be safe. I will say the Wix looks like it might hold a little bit more oil. Probably not a bad idea. Alright, let me get in here and now we need to take, so I put this back on loose. I mean, the opening is so massive and you don't want, you know, junk to fall in there. So let's get our, I'm gonna get a funnel and then we'll keep a rag here just in case. Yeah, let's put in 4 quarts. Fire this beast up, destroy the yard a little bit, call it good. Okay, take that off. Alright, so this is Kawasaki branded oil. Figure for the first go around we'll use OEM, and I know my fat hand is kind of in the way here. Alright, that was the 3rd quart, and it's already probably, I don't know, 3/4 to the full line. So they say 3.8, but that filter's dry, so there's going to be some that goes in that filter. So I put in probably, if I had to guess, I mean, I'm looking at the oil line here, about a little over 3.5 quarts. So I'm going to start it and just see, we'll let it idle here for a little bit. Obviously we want to put our fill cap back in here. So let's let the oil circulate a little bit, and then we'll check it again. Now the oil's filling the sump back up, it's draining out. I bet you it drains out of that filter. So yeah, I think if the skid plate wasn't on this thing, man, this would be like the easiest oil change of the century. But with the skid plate on, it makes a mess. So that really sucks. And I'm gonna have to do something about that, because I like to maintain my machines quite a bit. So, oh, look who it is. Hey, bud. No skid plate, easy oil change. Skid plate, gonna make a mess unless I figure something else out. So I'm gonna go back to the drawing board on that one. But yeah, thanks for following along. And hey, buddy, what are you doing there, bud? Thanks for following along. Appreciate you guys watching. Do you have any questions or comments, or I'd like to know what you do if you have skid plates. Do you take them off? Do you leave them on? Do you just let the oil make a humongous mess everywhere and pressure wash it? Yeah, so not ideal to do that, but okay, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.